The world's first 64-bit home video game system with unmatched graphics, sound and gameplay.
Such beauty, such art, such nostalgia. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nathando64 here, coming at you with top 10 favorite Nintendo 64 video games. Nintendo 64, what can I say? It's such a beautiful masterpiece that I can remember from the 90s. The first Nintendo console that introduced 4 players. Not 1, not 2 players. I'm talking 4 players, baby. That's right. You can invite your friends, your cousins, your neighbors, your sister's boyfriend, even though he doesn't call you back because they broke up. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that the 4-player action was available. And, oh God, where do I even start? Even from the controller. The controller was just so felt right in your hands. I know a lot of people, I know they don't know how to use it, and I know that it's weird and it looks awkward, but it just got that 90s feel. It's like, ugh. And then the expansion pack for it, I mean, oh God, it's just so much nostalgia. It's an overload for me. So that's why I'm choosing to do a top 10 video with my favorite video games that I own. First of all, I want to tell you guys out there watching this video, oh, where's Conker's Bad Fur Day? Or, oh, where's 007? That shit was the bomb. I don't own those games. If you want to be cool, you can send them to me so I can play them and have another top whatever number. I just want to share my love of Nintendo 64 games with you. So this is the top 10 Nintendo 64 games that Nintendo 64 owns. Pokmon Stadium. Released in 1998, this game changed the whole Pokemon way of looking at how they battle. That's right. This game was a big game changer for me because I would always play with my cousins, I would always visit my neighbors because they had it, and collecting this Nintendo 64 collection, I had to get it. Just the way that they play and the way that they fight, it's pretty interesting. It was like real 3D and it was just a different perspective of a Pokemon battle. There's also the minigames that was included into it, and that was also fun. From the Ekans ring toss to the Pikachu charge volt, but those were really fun to play, especially with your friends. So this is going to be on the list for number 10. As you can tell, I try to look for anything Pokemon from the 90s, so get this game. Buy it if you have a Nintendo 64. It's a must-have in your collection. And number 10. NFL Blitz. Man, where do I start with this game? Released in 1997, Nintendo brought the NFL to video games. Oh God, I know that NFL games were already before with Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, however you played it. This was the right way to play it. You want to know why? Because there was roughing the passer, there was like super big fouls, there was pass interference. You could totally like hit the players after they've fallen. Oh man, just memories of playing this game with my cousins was just so much fun. Also, being a big Cowboys fan, I have to say it's fun playing with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin, so it's pretty good. I would highly recommend to play this for any NFL fan, any football fan. It's got all your favorite teams, the New England Patriots, the Green Bay Packers with Brett Favre. How could you not love 90s midway games? Oh God. That's why it's number 9 for me on this list of top 10. SpiderMan. I'm a big comic book nerd, as some of you may know, and having SpiderMan when I was 7 years old, playing it on Nintendo 64 was like the closest I could ever get to being Spider-Man. Man, this game was just so memorable. Playing it, fighting Mysterio, Venom, joking, laughing with you. Oh gosh, that was great. Dr. Octopus, Carnage, everything was awesome. Even having cameos with Daredevil, Captain America, the Punisher. It was such a great game. I cannot stress that enough. Spider-Man for the Nintendo 64 was made by Neversoft, and playing it, you just venture off doing things that Spider-Man would do. Also, the voice acting was pretty over the top.
Where'd Spider-Wuss go? Spider-Wuss! Come out and play! Tag!
That's why I love this game. Definitely holds a place to my heart. Number 8.
You serious?
Picture this. You're a little kid just playing Nintendo games, and then all of a sudden, Star Fox 64 comes into your hands. I cannot express the amount of joy and happiness this game has brought me. Just playing as Fox, helping your team out, Peppy Hare, Slippy Toad, and Falco Lombardi. First of all, as a Smash Brothers player, I love Falco Lombardi. He's one of my favorite Star Fox team members. Fighting the Lilat Wars and the Lilat system to help out General Pepper. Fighting against Andross. Oh god, can we just talk about how epic that fight was? Gosh, definitely one of the top ones I've ever played for a Nintendo 64 game. Very epic. I love how arcade style it is in the sense that you can't save in this game. It's kind of just like a one and done, like Galaga, Pac-Man, all those old school arcade games where it's just like, dude, you get as far as you can get with this game. This is the one that started the whole actual voice cast, which gives Falco his kind of New York, Brooklyn style accent. Slippy Toad's super adorable chipmunk voice even though he's a toad.
And Peppy Hare doing the famous do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Oh man, where can I start? This game is just amazing. So that's why it's number 7. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Numbers 6 and 5 in my video. The reason I put these two games together is just because they're so sister and they're just twins in my opinion. I think they're so fun to play. Starting off in Kokoriko Forest, I love the whole dynamic of finding your sword, proving to that freaking little elf kid that's all like, oh, you're not cool because you don't have a fairy. It's annoying, okay? I'm gonna save your ass because I go back in time or go forward in time or something with time. Oh man, so memorable, from the boss fights to fighting that Dodongo dragon to those witches in that temple, in that graveyard, and then also Ganon, the epic volleyball match, you know, where it's just you hit him with your sword and he hits you back with those big shining bright lights. Oh man, it was awesome. And also don't forget the getaway chase scene where you totally run with Zelda out of that castle to save her. Interesting tidbit of information about this game is that the version I own is actually the original version for the Fire Temple. What I mean by that is that when you enter the Fire Temple, there's music playing, right? It's all like getting you into the like, whoa, where am I going? Well, there's Islamic chants happening in the back, which is monks singing. And somehow Nintendo didn't want that in their later video games, so they cut that out, and the version I have still has it. So if you're one of the few Nintendo 64 collectors that have that version of the game, congratulations to you, buddy, because no one else does. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, number 5. Man, this game was so creepy, so scary. I really liked the advertising for it. The ads for this game were scary. Go on YouTube and look for yourself. But besides that, getting past the scary stuff, the game is very rich in story. Oh god, you feel so bad for Skull Kid. Once he finds Majora's Mask, I mean personally, I'm one of the fans that want him to like just end the whole world, but not today. Link actually does a really good job of playing the hero. I like the whole story rumors, kind of like lore of it, how like each mask is actually a dead person of that race. Also, the Indiegogo's, man. Fucking love the band. Totally into it. Being a musician, I connected solely to that. And also, not too sure how I feel about the whole 3 days things and the Song of Time going back and forth. It was really confusing, but I did it. I beat the game. I totally unlocked all the masks so I could get the Fierce Deity mask and, Deity? I don't know. It's the freaking gray-haired Link that has the epic longsword with the 2 DNA strands attached to it. It's awesome. Also, one of my favorite bosses that you fight in here is actually like an Aztec guy. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know. I just remember being a kid and being like, whoa, no way. I loved it. I didn't sound like that as a kid, by the way. But, yeah. Majora's Mask, great. Also, the moon, super scary. Love the teeth. Love the eyes. Every time I play Super Smash Bros. Melee, I always just watch the background of that, like, crashing down and the forest gods pushing it up. Just like, get the fuck out of here, man. So, definitely a great game. Number 5. Number 4, Donkey Kong 64. Man, this is the only Nintendo 64 game that I own that I actually have the box for. And it comes with the instruction manual. I think it was like a subscription that you can get with the Nintendo Power magazine, I think. Oh, it was Nintendo Power, yeah. So, I mean, it's just great. For nostalgic reasons, I love this game. Rare, I think, had a big hand on this game. Everything from the hip-hop music that plays the DK rap at the beginning.
Here we go. So divinely here, performing for you. You know the words you can join into. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. DK, Donkey Kong is the leader of
King K. Rool was super awesome in this game. I wish they had more games with him, and I'm glad that he's in Smash Ultimate now. You can play as Trixie Kong, Diddy Kong, what was the Kong's name? That's like the big buff guy? Nike
what?
Kong? There's like a big Kong. Whatever.
King Kong?
No. well, yeah, you could play as each different Kong, and it's awesome. Man, yeah, definitely love this game. Hey man, you looking for this? You want to take this? Limited edition 1997 or whatever year Super Mario came out. I know what you're thinking, I know what you're saying. Number 3, Super Mario 64? What the hell, Nathan? What is wrong with you? I know this game is amazing. I know it's beautiful. I know that it's so captivating of the Nintendo 64. It's just like, you gotta have this game if you have the Nintendo. Oh, it's driving me crazy! No, but in all honesty, I do love this game with all my heart. I mean, I don't want to play the favorite game card because I did them for all the others, but this game, I'm gonna put it number 3 because it's epic, it's great, but I mean, there's other games that are probably better, a little better. But that doesn't take away from this game. This game is beautiful. I mean, you're talking about Nintendo moving from the Super Nintendo console to the Nintendo 64. It's a 3D platformer, totally warped people's minds. I remember seeing this game in store, demos of it on, you know, those big, like, playable things. I don't know what you call them. Fun fact, I legit would drink milk because I saw that commercial for the Nintendo 64 and milk ad where, like, you know, Mario's jumping on that skateboard and grabbing the milk and drinking it and, like, getting big. That commercial made me pester my parents to buy me this game, and I love it.
Want to grow? The calcium in milk helps bones grow.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, milk. Appreciate that. This game is beautiful, and I would say that people till this day do speedruns of this game, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, number 3.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Oh god, as a little kid, every time I'd hear that, it would always pump me up just to race against my friends and battle them in these racetracks that have to like revolve around each character, from Wario Stadium to Donkey Kong's, I forgot what it's called, but Yoshi's Valley, what else? Bowser's Castle, Wario Stadium, I think I already said that one. But anyways, I love this game. I highly recommend it. Go buy this game through the virtual console. Go find it in actual Nintendo 64 form. Just go play with your friends. I can't stress that enough. But heed your warning. This game can ruin friendships, because if you're in first place driving around trying to get through those tracks, and then you see that freaking blue turtle shell come straight for you because your friend threw that at you, let me tell you something, buddy. Blue turtle shell is gonna come straight for your butt cheeks, and it's gonna get you so pissed off you're gonna take your friend out of your house. But anyways, it's a great game. I love it, from the whole balloon battles to the actual racing. All CCs, 50, 100, 150. It's a great game. Ugh, number 2 in my heart. Number 1 on my top 10 list is Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. Most of my friends are gonna know, oh yeah, of course he's gonna pick that one. It's because Smash is just, it's so amazing. Having each Nintendo property duking it out on a little stage, and that's the whole object of it, is to get them off the stage and just, you know, have fun while you're at it. It was originally created for a party game that you can play with your friends, but people started making it competitive and started tournaments. There is a combo contest. There's also team builds that you could do. It's just amazing, guys. Super Smash Bros. Is going to be close to my heart. I play it every day, every week for the rest of my life. That's it. That's my whole list. That's what I have, in my opinion, the top 10 Nintendo 64 games that you could probably ever play. I hope my video has inspired you to go out there and play Nintendo 64. Check your local thrift stores, check your garage sales for Nintendo 64s, buy them. They're such a great system to have, especially in 2019. I'm never gonna get rid of it. I'm always gonna keep it. Thanks for watching this video. Who knows what's destined in the future?